Hello my fellow demon hunters, and as we all know, Mage Towers is probably one of the biggest challenges and struggles that we currently face, because let's be honest, everybody wants the Flame Reaper skin because it's so amazing. However, for now it's tuned for Tomb of Sargeras, and a lot of demon hunters have difficulties. I personally had difficulties, but I ended up beating it yesterday, and I want to share some tips and what's the difference between my video and the other people videos on YouTube is I found a way how to cheese the shadow phase, so like you don't have to kill the ads, you don't have to do anything, you just file brush straight to the boss and move on. So in this video I'm gonna explain you every phase, tell you all the tips, hopefully it will help you, so the next time the Mage Tower will be built, it will be easy for you to beat the challenge. So let's move on. Alright, when you start the challenge, make sure you get your runes, your flask, and food. You want to go demonic build, and as you can see, I went with the stats, so I had 46% crit, 37 master, which should be enough for killing ads and all that stuff. So the first thing that people do wrong on the first phase, or like right when the boss starts, is they use the metamorphosis right out of the beginning, which is, in my opinion, is completely stupid, because the first ice shards come out within the first like 6 seconds, so it might be just worth it just to use the eye beam and get your second 6 seconds metamorphosis, get some time, get ready for the ice shards. As soon as the ice shards come out, you use Chaos Nova, which restores your eye beam, so you want to use another eye beam and then jump into metamorphosis, because what it gives you, the time adds up. So instead of 30 seconds of metamorphosis, you're gonna have 36, which give you enough time to last through like entire second set until the ice shards come out. Because as you can see right here, I have 18 seconds left by the time, so I use the Chaos Strike again, I use eye beam again, which puts me back to 20 seconds, so that means I have another full-time set to use my metamorphosis before the next pair of shards will come out, and that basically constantly heals me all the time, and there's just like no way, no damage, so there's no need to interrupt the frost bolts. So as you can see right now, the metamorphosis just ended, there's the new shards, and use again Chaos Nova at the cooldown. Jump into another meta for 4 seconds or like whatever, just get him some lower stuff, because he will transition after the 3 sets of ice shards. So you can get him pretty low, like it does not matter, he will not phase anytime earlier. So then you can start interrupting just to get less damage. As soon as the arcane barrage happens, you just fell rush and get some stuff. So when the arcane phase starts, he'll gonna cast the first what's it called, the first cast, and then for this time I'm just gonna use the blur, but after the second cast you want to use your imprisonment, because after second cast he will teleport to another place. When you go back, he will cast one, and the second one always gonna be the drain of life. So you wanna imprison him, get to him, interrupt the first one, and then interrupt the second one. So you do the same, then you, after he casts the drain of life, you should interrupt him one more time, and then imprison again. So by this time he will teleport to another location and he won't be able to cast anything. Important note, as soon as the shadow balls come out, it's going to be 2 casts before he will disappear and go into another shadow phase. So you want to interrupt the first one, then just get something and run all the way to the middle. Don't worry, if you will get like 1 hit, it's would rather just survive it, because you're going to get it back with your like healing abilities. So remember, after the shadow balls come out, all you want to do is interrupt the first one, imprison him, and run all the way to the middle. That way you're not gonna start off the shadow phase on the edge, which allow you or like push you to go through the ads and actually kill them, which it might bug out, it might like do like some other weird thing, so you just don't want to, you want to skip it. So as soon as the arcane phase finishes, I know I'm a little bit delayed, but it's frost, so it's same as well. You're gonna get 3 pairs of frost shards before the next phase. So you just keep doing the same. The first two shadow shards. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Frost shards. You just can do him by the edge. You don't need to do anything. Just do the same. Heal. Do. Repeat. All you gotta do is gotta be careful because you want to count them. Sometimes, for example, I was not counting them at all, and I was just thinking like, oh god, so now I'm completely lost. I don't know when to run to the middle. So basically you keep repeating, and after the third one, your goal is supposed to be to bring him as close as possible, because as you can see right now, I started a little bit late, however I still have time. So as soon as the three pairs of frost shards came out, just interrupt him and just chill by the middle. That way you don't have to deal with shadow phase again. So no worries, you can drop darkness or you can use the blur just to avoid some extra damage. So it's completely scalable, but it basically allows you not to interact with the shadow phase, because as it seems the shadow phase is one of the hardest. So as you can see right here, he casting one. As soon as he teleports, he's gonna do one cast, and then he's gonna do the drainage. So you want to interrupt the first one and the second one. Then he's gonna cast one more, and after and on the second one, all you want to do is to interrupt him again, run to the middle. So as you can see, I'm interrupting and I'm using the cooldown just so he'll run as close as possible. That allows me, well, at this point I was way too far, so like it didn't really work. I was a little bit too late and I was nervous. So what you really want to do, just on the arcane phase, interrupt his first two sets and then just chill by the middle, because first phase it's not a DPS race. All you do is basically you can take as much time as you want. There's no enrage. You're just constantly going between the phases, dealing with all the same stuff. So as soon as you get to the first arcane phase, make sure 2 interrupts, go to the middle. That's you're gonna be the winner for you to skip the shadow phase all the time. And if you're low on health, just heal yourself or just use blur or darkness. It should not be a big thing. Another major point, as you can see right here, I faced him too quick, so there was frost shards on the floor which would not allow me to switch my talents. So I was, as you can see, I'm freaking out, clicking non-stop, but you want to go as highly possible DPS spec as you want. You want to use the potion, but you see I screwed up my potion, and you just start DPSing. Try to get him as low as possible. Importantly, don't ever use the I-beam or Fury of the Illidari. That's your main two to go skills in order to kill the ads quickly enough. So as you saw, I took momentum, which gonna help me like kill the ads even faster. So you just go kind of far away, Fury of the Illidari, then you use retreat to proc the momentum. Then you use the other stuff. I don't know, I'm so nervous right now, I don't know I'm gonna say what are the names. And then just keep like repeating chaos strikes, just kill the boss, whatever. I mean, like, not the boss ads, but anyways. You go back, continue all the same mechanic. As you can see, like, I screwed up really bad on this pool. Not even gonna lie, I'm not gonna kill him on this pool. So, but I still decided to make a video because on my kill I did not make any video because I was just too nervous and I just wanted to get it done. So like, I just wanted to focus on the fight instead of just making a video. So as you can see, same stuff. I don't use the I-beam. I'm waiting for the Fury of the Illidari cooldown to reset, so I get the second one. Another important thing, I screw up multiple times because I was using the arcane thing, which is the class thing, just to gain more Fury, and one time I on accident interrupted him while he was casting, so I screwed up that attempt and he just spawned ads on me. So don't ever interrupt the boss as well. So just do the same, kill the ads. As you can see, like, I'm pretty bad on this pool. Still getting the ad kill, going back to the time. That's when you start having your heart pounding, and that's probably the most distractful thing that can ever happen to you, because you start freaking out, your hands are starting to shake, you're like, oh my god, I'm so close, I'm gonna beat it. And then when you ended up dying, you completely just like smashed and just be like, well, I'm not gonna play this game anymore, this game is stupid, like it's not fair, I had like enough stuff. But yeah, I keep trying, and this way you can see like I'm going back and forth, I'm not even standing on the edge as you're supposed to. Important thing to also mention is when I killed the ad, I was 901 item level. As you can see in the beginning of the video, I am only 1 out of 10 mythic player. I have no mythic gear. I just have a gear from mythic pluses and tier sets. So as you can see, basically that means that everybody can beat it. It's just like amount of time you want to put in. I think I had like 60 attempts, and just like keep trying to do it, and when you feel like you hit a rock, just take a break, because I was spamming non-stop and I got to the point when I was dying like to like frost shards. So make sure to follow what I said, and it should definitely help you to beat the boss, because once you'll get to know the first how to skip the shadow phase, it should be very easy for you, because then you just have to pay attention just to kill the boss and don't deal with shadow phase at all. So that's about it for the video on what I kill. Hopefully I'll help you. I'm gonna say one more time, sorry if I was sounding annoying, or I was like, or you were like probably thinking, where the hell is this guy from? I'm a foreign, so I may do some mistakes, don't blame me for that. I'm just literally trying my best to help you guys. So just remember, when you going into shadow phase, right before you go, get as close as possible to the center. That will allow you to just cheese the phase and just don't do it. So frost shards, again, it's pretty easy. 3 pair of shards, run to the middle. Arcane phase, two interrupts, imprison, go to the middle. 2 interrupts, imprison, go to the middle. Follow that, and I can guarantee you will have a success, and it will be very easy for you. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you're gonna have a good day.